sure everyone in this chat, there's going to be a lot of Tweek fans coming into this. A lot of NA is staying up to watch this entire event. But trust me, we have enough support here as well. There are so many international visitors and coaches here to cheer on Tweek as he goes against the invincible, the invulnerable in some instances, and the inevitable acola, who is here to challenge himself to gain yet another Kagaribi victory. Tweek, on the other hand, in very rare cases, he is actually the challenger in this situation, I'd say. One of the very few who you probably wouldn't expect to take the whole thing, but it's definitely possible.
Definitely possible. You can never count out this guy out, and ooh, tries to go for the double. What is going on?
What is going on?
What?
You're trolling.
Okay.
You're trolling.
All right, a couple of little homie stock here for the first top eight.
I'm just going to beat your ass and die anyway, I suppose.
Who cares about that first stock, you know? I don't even got the diamond. But nonetheless, of course, acola, he's definitely a player that if you want to win the tournament, you're going to expect to have to play eventually. So I'm sure Tweek has some idea of what he wants to do here, and he has the % lead, actually, on this game.
I'm surprised that Tweek took acola to PS2 just because of the fact that many Steves say that PS2, just because of how many resources you can gain, it's a lot of iron, is an incredibly good stage for... He's alive. For Steve. However, Tweek shined me up here so far, coming into his second stock after what was an absolute train wreck of a first one. Tweek is on the verge of zero-to-deathing acola after taking one jab to the face. And that's
I'll trade that jab. And yeah, Tweek, he's up an entire clean stock. He's looking extremely healthy against acola. Yeah, this is insane.
Well, you can imagine the level of preparation that Tweek has put into. He had a bit of an interval before top 8 started just because we had to get so many loser side sets getting rid of. So, like, you can imagine that Tweek is well and truly prepared for this particular instance, but so is acola, racking up the damage, trying to look for any kind of comeback in this situation. That was a really clutch wave bounce to get himself out of that situation. acola with the nil F smash, but it's still stoned.
Yeah, not going to be able to kill him off that, but of course the Animal is going to do his stuff in right here. And dude, this matchup, it's a classic. The last Summit matchup, Summit 6, this was it. And unfortunately, we're not seeing the Sephiroth this time around, but we are seeing the Diddy Kong. And we saw this at one point.
The Diddy Kong's working. The Diddy Kong's working right now.
Yeah.
I mean, for how long? I suppose we'll see, because acola is a complete master of adaptation, but so far, Tweek looking incredible in this game 1. He just needs to finish the job off and not get Steved too hard, so to speak.
That's easier said than done, especially considering that acola does have the diamond on deck and, you know, a little arsenal of iron, and he's mining for more right now. And, getting this up tilt off, getting more from it. 52% already onto Tweek here.
acola taking a step back. This is the last of acola that we see very, very often. Whenever acola starts panicking, that's where he's really good, because he'll just take a step back, he'll take a deep breath, he'll make a wall, and he becomes absolutely invincible. But when Tweek is in your face like that,
that was nasty. He puts it into it. We're seeing the Tweek chants coming out from the Japanese crowd. Damn. I thought acola was supposed to be the hometown hero, but Tweek got his
hometown hero. That's just how many people there are in the venue that are supporting Tweek right now. He's got his fan base, he's got the boys behind his back, and he's got the entirety of Twitch chat here right now. I can see so many Tweek chants in the comment section. That is very funny to see.
Of course, it is a fan favorite, and he's got a game on him. 1-0. Tweek is up on acola.
But the job ain't done yet, might I remind you.
Right.
We have a banger set inbound.
He's chewing
the hell out of that gum. He's stressed as hell. He is so stressed.
Yeah.
Understandably, but acola taking it to FD as the counter pick. No platforms this time around to play around with, and a lot more of close quarters coming into this. Let's see how Tweek, if he manages to continue this and bring this to a 2-0, bro. That
would be insane to look at.
But it's acola that starts off with the damage here. Tweek manages to recover high. A bit of a panic air dodge, but acola doesn't punish him too hard, so he's okay. Minecart, acola, stop. No. Okay.
He good.
You're scaring me, bro. You're scaring me.
Yeah, I mean, of course, moving on here, like that first game was a little bit weird because of the first, like, 2 double SDs.
It felt like a Smash 4 game.
Yeah,
2 stocks apiece.
2 stocks, go back. Retro? I mean, I don't think acola ever played that. So, of course, that's why Tweek won. You know, he's used to that.
He wasn't used to
Wait, 2 stocks? Wait, 2 stock game? What? But, nice. Going to be able to find the dash tag and a classic up air combo, leading into a little bit of percent. But, of course, going to be able to build that diamond tool, and acola looking scarier than ever.
Yeah, in terms of the percentage, he's definitely ahead, powering through with the minecart over that banana. Tweek is definitely going to have to watch out for that fantastic DI on the down air. Lightning fast reaction speeds, I definitely would have expected that.
Yeah. Oh,
good
down
damage.
Yep, into the forward air, and both of them looking even as ever. Both of them also did not lose the stock quite just yet. Already a minute 20 have passed into this game, and he gets a trip, but he was on the block, so
close.
Couldn't get anything off of it. Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh, you're seeing the, yeah, so this is what Ryo, the Japanese Diddy Kong, likes to do a lot when it comes to fighting against Steve Walls, is that he'll just barrel himself into it. No matter how much damage he takes, every time he sees a Steve Wall, and you know acola likes to build walls, sometimes he's so efficient with making the walls, they'll be like 3 blocks deep. It'll be a 3x3 wall, and Ryo would just like barrel himself into it like once every 3 seconds. I think you're going to see Tweek do something similar.
Yeah, and now he's going to do the banana into the forward air. Even at center stage, that's going to be the stock. And of course, when you're talking about Ryo, of course, Tweek has been hanging out with Ryo this entire Japan trip, so a little bit of the Ryo influence. The Diddy Kong besties, you see his influence in his top 8 here.
Tweek, yeah, again with a stock lead, but it's a very fragile one. I think acola with one solid hit will be able to bring this game back immediately, but Tweek extending that lead. Every single percent of extra credit gained is huge, but acola manages to finally get the kill with a dash attack.
Yeah, and now acola Diamond with the banana. That's got to be the scariest character in the entire game, but getting that banana situation out of the way, and he's got it back into his loving arms. And Tweek going to be able to find that banana, but doesn't lead to anything. Wasn't on the ground, so does not lead to a trip, but this one does. Nice
recatching the banana after the forward air. Tweek just looking so commanding in advantage state. That's probably going to bounce off of the block, but Tweek doesn't capitalize off of it too much. I think he expected the tech. Slash out shield, not going to kill. No rage. Oh, that's good damage. Converting off of the anvil. Okay, I haven't seen that before, but that's very good awareness from acola.
That was such a scary diamond F smash, but he's going to be able to avoid that. He's trying to go for another one right there, but Tweek getting that back air aggressive option off it. Will this be able to kill? Not quite just yet.
Tweek. You probably want to find this stock soon. I don't want to play around with max rage acola, and Tweek finding it with the up tilt at the perfect right place and time. Now acola, 1 stock down, 1 stock left coming into this game too. Tweek is actually doing this, bro.
This is insane.
Realistically, like my dog commentary self is saying, I thought Tweek was gonna get destroyed, but like, bro, he's actually,
like, use your eyes right now and tell me what you see, because Tweek is up a stock and up a game on acola on this final destination here. And let's see if he can try and get this game number 2. Gonna be able to get that border off on it as well. Nice banana into the back air as well. 61% onto acola now on his last stock.
He's just 1 step ahead with every single aerial that he does. Somehow the powered minecart doesn't kill.
Oh, that landing up air? That was a very aggressive up air coming in from Tweek, and actually that's going to be able to pay off here. But acola mining away at the other side, and wow! Monkey flips the hitbox form through that block and onto acola. Now at 102%, maybe a banana trip could be able to kill him here.
I think so, which is why you see acola building the walls, and that was a very brave dash attack that could have gone very badly, but acola with the complete correct call out brings this to his last stock situation. It's Tweek's game to lose, but this is where acola gets the scariest.
Of course, yeah. I mean, acola does have the diamond tool, so it's just never say never. You know, you can never count acola Steve out. But he's he's looking low on resources, and Tweek's pressure. He's got the banana on hand. It's just always looking so scary when he's right in front of you. Oh, gets the toss.
No follow-up off of the toss, though.
Yeah, acola just heals so much.
Like, you can't be committal in this situation, bro. Tweek is playing so safely. The down tilt's not connecting. Tries to reverse it, but acola was shielding. acola tosses the banana back to Tweek.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I thought he was going for another one.
That down smash gave me shivers. Chills down my spine.
I had a miniature heart attack on Tweek's behalf. But, of course, Tweek, the Slim Reaper, he calm as ever, doesn't miss, doesn't get the back air.
He needs to get the drop down now. I'm very scared for his sake.
Okay, yeah.
Taking it easy. acola trying to anti-air with the up tilt.
Oh, no. Gets him with the fine, right?
No way.
No way.
He read the air dodge, thinking that acola was just going to try to go for some forward air follow-up or maybe a back air. Completely read the air dodge. The F smash is the one thing that's going to kill in that situation. The one thing that you needed to look out for. For some reason, acola will always find him.
acola with his diamond F smashes, man. This is insane. Tweek was just playing so unbelievable that entire game too. And then boom, one minecart hit, air dodge, scouted. You're out of here. You're out of here. And acola going to be able to even up the set count, but Tweek has been playing marvelously here, but acola, of course, clutch as ever.
In such a situation as well, where you were creeping up from behind, obviously the nerves were slightly on Tweek, but it was also like, Tweek was kind of piecing up acola throughout the whole course of the game, just right up until the very end, where akola's like, you know, it felt like Tweek was in command. So I was so surprised that the one defensive option that Tweek went for, even though he wasn't looking too nervous, acola just snuffed it out.
Exactly. And on top of getting a game, which is of course important because that's how you win the set, but stopping the momentum of Tweek by getting that game is absolutely huge.
It is a really big game, and we'll see how this game 3 goes, because I don't know if that particular end to that game is going to affect Tweek in any way, but a start like this for acola with a big Steve string into potentially like any kind of early kill, and the tides would change really quickly. Tweek just has to stick to that game plan, take that one loss to the chin, and just kind of go about how he was going about things in the first place, so to speak, because his game plan is going really well.
Yeah, but Tweek, though, he's going to be able to get that tech chase dash stack into the forward air combo onto acola, but of course, a little bit down in terms of the percent lead. Akola's got that one currently, and tries to find that down to the banana toss, but the air dodge is going to be able to catch that banana.
Yeah, akola's air dodge going in the right way, and we're back into neutral. Footstool, down B, not going to kill yet. Tweek locked in. Way bounces that banana toss, and now Tweek is back in neutral. Finds himself a side B. acola building blocks, manages to get back into disadvantage. Tweek respecting the distance of minecart, gets himself a quick confirm.
Yeah, Tweek here, just he's got the banana hand. Of course, in a matchup like this, it's always hard with the wall, but in a matchup like, you know, you're always going to have access to the banana. Yeah, the ricochet actually saving Tweek right there. Oh, yeah, just going to get rid of the walls with the up Bs, but the dash attack.
Didn't expect that dash flip. Yeah, acola kind of just sometimes does that. Just a random dash attack right into you. I mean, if I lose the stock, fine, whatever. But it's kind of like just a rock, paper, scissors.
Sure, it's always just so unexpected because he's just mining for 90% of the time, and just a sudden burst option, especially with a diamond, it kills fairly decently.
Indeed, so, and now Tweek going behind the stock, but actually just reads the air dodge completely. That was saying, nice. Hey, you read my air dodge, I'll read yours back.
Yeah, you know, tit for tat, you know, whatever. I appreciate the gift, acola, but, you know, he repays favors.
Yeah, again, the game is back into dead even. acola playing with the banana a little bit, but doesn't really make too much use of it. Gets a few up tilts, Tweek gets a dash attack into a forward air.
Yeah, and actually these diamond up tilts are able to beat out monkey flip, which is actually just such an insane thing to think about. Because like you can just keep up tilting, and then the monkey flips, it's going to be hard to do. And you know, Diddy Kong neutral. That's Diddy Kong neutral 101 right there.
acola getting back into center stage, gets an up tilt into a forward air, responding to the DI. Tweek at the ledge. This is where acola gets the scariest. Avoids the acola classic, the minecart down air into the back air.
This is just so unbelievably scary, but nice, gonna be able to get that platform chase, but unfortunately would not be able to punish that one. But Tweek got a ledge jab scenario going on.
That's good pressure. Avoiding the back air. Hold on. Charging that up with the tech.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Only one hit of the F smash was actually able to hit him there. Of course, I don't think it would have killed him. Oh, the
calling out the F smash. I mean, calling out the neutral get up completely with the F smash. Tweek hadn't even been doing neutral get up too much, but yeah, there you go. I guess acola just completely calls you out in those instances.
Ooh, almost gets the down throw into the up air, but yeah, acola wise to it. Does not get hit by that, but nice. Down throw to the back, but that's still not killing. Wow.
acola locked in. Avoids the up smash with the DI out, but then DIing in on the back air, just completely locked in to every single state of disadvantage that he's in. Trying to mitigate his losses as much as possible, but ultimately, Tweek takes the stock regardless, and now, yet again, we are at a last stock scenario.
We're at 20.4 each, bro. This is as even as it could possibly be between these two players right now. But of course, Tweek with the banana and acola with the diamond, both in their natural elements, and Tweek getting the first hit here with the monkey flip.
Ooh, that's good damage. acola off stage, manages to get back. Tweek respects the minecart. acola back to crafting his walls. He's taking his time with this one.
Just chipping away, man. Just like that image where he's just like mining and about to strike gold. Never quit, Tweek, man. You just gotta keep going through these blocks. But acola, of course, he's gonna keep propping them back up. But this is looking so scary. He's got another diamond now, just in case this one runs out. But Tweek gonna be able to find a rising forward air here.
The forward air follow up. Nothing
the
off of
spike
it.
sent him onto the anvil, so acola was not able to get that dash attack off on Tweek.
Tweek's been hitting every single side B, by the way.
It is insane, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that's a really good momentum starter for him whenever he hits them, but obviously you can't be too overly committal. Oh my god, that is a crazy anti-air.
acola is doing everything in his power to not trip. He's just like trying to be in the air, so the banana just like cannot lead it to like an up smash or anything, and he's doing a phenomenal job at that, but Tweek, of course, still scouting for it nonetheless, and while the air dodge, barely gonna be able to avoid that forward air there coming in from acola.
Tweek looking to close this one out. Every single tomahawk grab has just been working out for him. The up air off of the banana. 133 on acola. A simple confirm off of a down tilt will probably do the job, but Tweek can't be too committal here, as we saw in the last game.
This is just so smart from acola.
Oh
my god!
The block disappeared at just the right time. Just the right time.
Wow.
The peanut confirmed, by the way, that is the Rio Classic. I'd just like to let you know now. That is the Rio, the spirit of Rio coming through, flowing through Tweek as he manages to come one game closer, defeating his bracket demon and finding himself in winners finals of the biggest Smash Ultimate Tournament of all time.
That just aligns so perfectly. The one peanut into the platform and the block just barely disappeared, allowed acola to ascend into the heavens and make the set 2-1 in Tweek's favor. The USA, the Patriot, you know, the fan favorite. And we got so many people in the venue just chanting his name. And I bet the crowd is going to go wild if the set goes in his favor.
That peanut popcorn, like, it's so cool to see some of these like niche random ass techs come out in such grave, like very important situations.
Because he didn't throw one out the entire set.
Yeah.
And then he did it once,
like,
boom, it's that. Yeah.
You remember about this move? Ooh, puts you right on the platform for a perfect setup, reacting to acola's get up option, and it's just a simple up smash to take it.
Yeah. Damn, that was just perfect, man. That was perfect. Okay, I don't know why I saw Little Mac for a split second on the screen. I had a heart attack.
Acola, Little Mac!
But of course, none of that nonsense. We're going on to Pokemon Stadium 2 here. acola, definitely going to get a lot of iron on the stage, but still, there's a lot of room to be able to like dash around and work your magic. So I'm sure that's why Tweek is.
We saw this in game 1. This is a game that Tweek actually managed to beat over acola. But I still think this is a really good stage for Steve in general, to the point where like acola's comfortable equally when it comes to fighting on this stage.
For sure, for sure. But
you're not going to get pressured as much either. So.
Yeah, but oh my god, he actually parried and punished Diddy Kong dash attack. Nice awareness coming in from acola as he gets the first diamond of this game number 4 here.
Tweek looking for any kind of anti-air. acola just sniffing it out with the forward air, saying, get off me, I am mining. It is not your turn. I'm going to sit here behind this wall. And whoa, where's it going?
He's good, he's good, he's good. But now acola, he's got plenty of iron on deck, as you were saying. And of course, oh, wow. Wow, Tweek actually going to be able to find a monkey flip there. Nice upbeat onto the platform. Of course, like, you know, Diddy Kong, very good character, but there's not really a lot of threat of dying when you're on the platform, except for, like, up smash, I guess. Yeah. So it's like, it's very smart of him to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Up smash, especially in these percents, like, you can't really get too much off of, like, a rising aerial when you're shocking. Yeah. At certain percents,
for sure,
to say the least.
But, oh, tries to get a downer off the minecart, but now Tweek just getting off the stage, just going to his happy place, getting that banana back up. We tried to grab it, but a little short on the fingers
that's okay.
here.
That's okay.
That's all right, man. Wow, that F-Toll actually beat that out. I'm actually surprised.
The anvil kind of messed him up there. Narrowly avoids the second anvil, and he dies to minecart at an unbelievable percent. But that is acola taking the first stock, with a very convincing lead at the moment. But Tweek might be able to dissipate that as long as he plays his cards correctly in advantage state.
Ooh, okay.
Which he does.
Getting a little bit of a banana combo himself right there. You know, I'll let every little extra chip damage counts, and acola, a whole healthy stock up here.
Yeah, we're looking like we're in prime course for a game 5. That's not going to kill. acola, unfortunately, wasn't high enough percent. Tweek still looking for that first stock.
For sure, all he needs is just one more banana smash attack, but of course the minecart is going to go through that every single day of the week, but Gavin...
Oh! What was it? What, you were trying to dash attack, sorry? What, you were trying to get up in my...
I think he caught him flipping a little bit right there, and Tweek going to be able to bomb himself into the wall and take acola down with it.
Tweek now managing to kind of bring this to an even stock out here, but 80% to 13. It's, in terms of percent, it's not looking too good right now. acola still taking his time, building those walls, but Tweek has a bit of an opening, tries to find a follow-up with the back air, can't quite find it. Still, good advantage state.
acola was able to get that diamond, but gets punched with the dash attack accordingly for it. And Tweek, you know, he's slowly but surely making a bit of a comeback here.
acola is immensely tapped in when it comes to the Diddy Kong matchup, just in terms of how quickly he responds to banana being tossed.
For sure.
Whenever Tweek manages to throw the banana into acola, but acola shields it, akola's always there to catch the banana immediately and use it to his advantage. We haven't really seen too many banana confirms come out from acola, but even just the presence of acola holding the banana in itself is just a lot of trouble for Tweek.
Exactly. Because banana with acola, that just usually means F smash. And Steve F smash, one of the strongest in the game, for sure.
If you didn't realize.
Yeah. You guys are paying attention. But the minecart, very strong move as well. Not gonna be able to steal Tweek's stock out just yet, but wow. Okay.
Interesting bit of aggression coming out from Tweek, and that's going to be a simple finisher from acola off of the command grab of minecart. Kind of a similar situation here that we're seeing. A fair lead from acola. I think Tweek needs to get a couple more hits up before any kind of kill, but acola extending his lead with a few up tilts.
Ooh, nice monkey flip coming in from Tweek, and nice up tilt combo coming in from acola. Tweek onto 47% here. Oh my god. He tried to actually banana down. That's actually so smart. Yeah, that's so unfortunate the platform was there, but I'm liking the awareness coming in from him.
Tweek. Well, I feel like every time acola just comes up, like off of the top in disadvantage, it's just been working out every time. Tweek has quite a lot of struggle when it comes to punishing acola off of his high recoveries, which is understandable. That is a very good tag.
Yeah, that was so scary, especially because you're just in diamond S-Smash range at this point. But the banana actually going to trip him up, and now there's even one stock to one stock, potentially the end of the set here.
Could he do this? I don't know.
If it's anybody, it's going to be the Slim Reaper. And he's got the banana on hand. You know, this trusted pal, been through with him, thick and thin. But acola, he's on 0% right now, man. He's going to take a miracle and some amazing play.
Yeah, a lot of play, a lot of good combos, and an immense amount of precision, which is not defined by the way that he kind of just up-beat into him.
Oh my god! Okay, that was so unbelievably scary. That was such good awareness for acola to go for that F smash, but unbelievably good option from Tweek as well to avoid that.
Notice how in some situations acola kind of just only builds one block up, which is kind of just enough to be able to trouble Tweek in terms of trying to throw a banana in.
Yeah, for sure. Because like if you stand on it too, like you just can't get tripped, so it just doesn't lead to like any huge things. But Tweek picking up a little bit of momentum here.
Almost sniffed out the air dodge, but unfortunately missed space. Regardless, Tweek manages to find a lot of damage. 82% on acola. This is completely doable for Tweek. He's been behind this entire game, but he could actually just bring this back from the depths.
Exactly. This is where you make or break it here. I mean, Tweek, he had 112%, and of course you have to deal with things like diamond back here, but he always has the banana on hand. Let's see what he can do here, man.
Bro. Take it easy. You're going to die to anything either way.
That was such a good jump from acola.
He's alive. He's alive. Sour spot with the full there.
Back he actually back through that.
That was an immense
oh my god! I thought he was going to get hit by that. Oh, he gets hit by this one. Oh!
We're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. acola, Mr. Inevitable, has brought this back. One more game to be played. Hello, Tweek. Hello.
Yeah, that's nice to zoom in camera here. We're seeing
He's so close. He's so close to doing this.
That was just such a close game, but
listen,
you know, it had
I'm just
to be
saying
game
this
5.
because we're on VGBC, American organization. Lock in, Tweek, lock in right now.
And he's getting a little bit of coaching. Getting a little bit of coaching. You might be saying the same thing.
There he is.
Yeah, but wow. I mean, it had to be game 5, man. If Tweek is going to take down his longtime rival, it's going to be more satisfying if it's a game 5. And both of these players are playing so phenomenal, like, especially towards that last part, just the minecart, the threat of the minecart, it's so hard not to panic in those situations. And acola getting the better of him here, but we're moving on to game 5 of a potential upset. I'm pretty sure we're moving on to Smashville of all stages. Wow.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I suppose this is quite a good stage to go against Steve. I feel like most Steves kind of ban this stage. But sure, if acola wants to play here, then so be it. Immediately, actually, okay, maybe I'm starting to see something. The fact that acola placed that TNT in such an awkward position only leaves Tweek to be able to approach off of aerial options. And when acola has that up tilt, you really don't want to be doing that at low percent.
It's crazy too, because like in every other matchup of the game, if Diddy Kong has banana, you're in range of getting like, you know, mad damage done to you. But when you have the blocks, it's just, you're safe. You're just totally chilling. But nonetheless, Tweek, I mean, he all over him at the moment.
I swear every single Tomahawk side B that Tweek has gone for, it's just worked every single time.
It's doing wonders for him for sure. But acola going to be able to find that tech with the up tilt, leading to 56% on him now.
Good damage.
Yep.
acola minecarting in, showing a little bit of aggression every now and then with the campiness. It's a real, like, turn of phases that he's showing every time. Acola's playing so unpredictably, and Tweek is reacting so quickly.
He gambit this top plant, dude. He is not trying to get tripped up. But Tweek gonna be able to find enough air. All right, he's back here.
You don't see Steve play like this too often, but I suppose when you're playing against Diddy,
like
you just have to do that.
It's like the Little Mac matchup.
Yeah.
Playing monkey around the middle. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do with, man.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And especially, hey, getting that diamond tools, that's gonna be super good for acola right now. And the threat of this Steve just went super up, but the jab actually out-traded that monkey flip, but not this one.
Okay. Tweek showing a little bit of fight. It's a good lead for him, but obviously when we know with acola, this man can kill from any point in time.
Exactly.
Off of the minecart, thankfully the forward air didn't convert, but acola still looking very aggressive. Tweek hits the banana, no follow-up, just because the block was in the way. Yet again, acola manages to build himself a wall, builds himself another wall. Tweek teasing the option of coming up from above, but I think he's more comfortable when he's on the ground. Shields the F smash, which definitely would have killed at this percent.
Yeah, for sure. On a small stage like this one, it's going to kill every single day of the week.
Is so awkward.
Oh, yeah. We're just both stuck like inside this building.
Does
that go off? Oh! There was an opportunity there,
Oh my god, we're doing that again? Never mind. The block disappears. What?
Oh! That Peter was going at Mach 5. Okay, I did not know it could go that back to the F smash coming out from acola.
And despite the lead that Tweek had, okay, he's dead. Not dead, sorry. Yeah. What the hell am I saying? acola manages to break through with the first stock and needs to gain as much extra credit as possible if he wants to find himself in winners finals. Tweek has to do something very quickly about this deficit that he's in.
For sure, like he needs this kill here and now. acola is at 190%, but still level, but never mind. Gets that fair out of disadvantage. And
it was
Tweek,
a very brave forward air. Very brave forward air disadvantage because acola could have followed that up with quite a few options very easily if he wanted to. Falling out of the up tilts, and Tweek still has a chance in this. Challenging the minecart with the side B of Tweek's own.
Oh,
another
nice.
one.
Yeah, we're racking up some percent, you know, just slowly but surely.
Game
you
back
don't
to
gotta
even.
be too rash.
Oh my god.
Okay, just go for another one. But all he's getting is a dash that combo, and acola only has one right now since he's not on his crafting table. Tweek is doing such a good job of just not letting him get there. This is so smart.
Tweek commanding center stage. acola finally builds this diamond, keeping his little corner here at the stage, but it's a very tight little space, so I feel like Tweek will find a little bit of an oh, no way. No way.
Yeah,
catching the jump at the right time. It's acola developing his lead, and Tweek in Game 5 fashion might be falling to acola again if he doesn't do something about it very soon.
Yeah, this is looking so scary. acola, man, he's just like so unbelievable. He's tracking down the monkey flips now, even to the center of the stage, and Tweek goes to the other side. Wow, that was so risky on Game 5. Jeez, this is looking so scary here. Oh, no. Okay.
acola went for an F smash. He could have ended it all in that particular situation, but you could tell maybe a little bit of sweat coming out from acola here. We're at that time of the day where he's using all his strong moves.
This is so scary. This is so
straight hit will work,
scary,
which is why he went for the F smash, and it's gonna kill acola. As humble as ever, manages to take it Game 5 against Tweek. Yet again, the game plan from Tweek was looking so good, but acola managing to clutch it out yet again. It was the Game 2, I think, that was just a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, that was just unbelievable stuff. Like, props on Tweek. He was up a game, then he was up 2-1. acola, though, he's inevitable, you know?
He is, as we said, time and time, and he finds himself in winners finals of Kagaribi. How many times have I said this? But I'm not even surprised, but this guy is, in the current meta, is defining. For sure. No better of a man to be in this position here at this spot.
And we see Robert Kuhn give him a little bit of a loving embrace.
He's got his boys with him. He's got his boys with him just as much as Tweek has his. And Tweek will now be dropping into loser's side, where he's going to fight someone, because I haven't checked bracket.
Let me check who's playing in losers, actually.
Thank you.
Let me check the bracket. Yeah. But I think up first we're going to have Wrath versus Robert.
Robert?
Yeah, which we got to talk about Wrath, man. His run is actually insane.
Yeah, definitely the one surprise contender of this top 8.
Yeah. I mean, him and like Carmelo, which Carmelo unfortunately got out 7th place.
That was a crazy ass.
But Wrath, though, he's coming in from winner's side. Isn't that insane?
Tweek. Who's he playing?
My phone just not working.
Oh. I saw a lot of people were saying in the comment section, especially during like top 64 bracket, that just so many people were staring at Star GG that it was down for a bit.
Yeah. It's a wonderful website, man. Wonderful
Everybody
website.
wants to see this, man. Shout out to Japanese commentators, by the way. They were on there for a little bit.
Taking little peeks at them. But we'll get there when we get there. But first up, it's going to be Wrath versus Raru. Wrath, I think, is from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, wait, is he?
So.
No, wait.
Charles going to have to remind me.
I don't know. But nonetheless, Wrath, dude, as of last season, he got on the top 50. This season, going even higher, especially with a performance like today. Going, what, 5th guaranteed